All right, and we should be live. Welcome to another weekend stream. As mentioned last week, we were lucky enough to get a key for Mouse PI from Playside, so we're giving it a look today. Especially given the last video I did was Epic Mickey, and obviously got a love of that kind of stuff, and boomer shooter aspect as well. Made sense to play this too. Let's get in. Hold on one sec, I gotta just adjust the stream setting. As it goes. Alright, let's get into it. I've played a couple, an hour and a half of this so far. Just kind of gotten settled in. So we're gonna push through a little bit more of it. I'm hoping to unlock the weapon upgrade system. I haven't done that yet, but that's what we're gonna do this. We're just gonna go right to where I left off, which is going to explore a secret lab for reasons that are complicated to explain. Alright. I don't like controlling this little car on the world map. But that's how we get to where we need to go. Yeah, it's got a weird... It's doing 8-way control, and it just feels a little jank. There we go. Secret lab. Yeah, all the levels are kind of structured as these, like, episode stage plays, so to speak. Which I like. Wait for it to load in. How's everybody doing today?
All right. According to Corny, the entrance should be around here somewhere.
I've seen a lot of people calling this a boomer shooter, and we'll get into why I don't necessarily feel that way as we get into some actual combat, but it's just, structure and pacing doesn't feel boomer shooter to me. It feels more, Bioshockian, I guess, and kind of how it's heavy and the layout of a lot of the encounters you're dealing with, rather than kind of the pace of a boomer shooter. Though with that said, it does still have a lot of the modern movement shooter accoutrements, a double jump, a dash, all that kind of stuff. Hey, Monsoon, how's it going?
We're moving.
Shotgun. There we go.
Stevie boy, what exactly were you up to?
Shotgun in this game is, at least early on, like I said, I haven't gotten the weapon upgrade stuff yet. I have qualms with it. It's not quite as punchy at a mid distance as it feels like it should be. It's a very much a short range weapon to start off. And when I say short range, I mean like in somebody's teeth. Do a quick save, because why not? Not getting through there. Like, you gotta get right in there. Let's find somebody else who's a little farther away. Oh no, that's gonna hit the barrel. There we go. Like, you can see, from that range, the shotgun's not doing too much. I do love that reload animation of it just being, ramming a whole bunch of shells in there. Very, Postal 2 mod. Oh, he's got a shield. That's a problem. There we go. Yeah, I mean, they disappear after like a foot. I just want a little bit more from it. I'm sure the upgrades will fix that, but, especially right now, as early on in the game, I have that shotgun, I have fists, and I have this Mauser C96, creatively called the Micer, which, yeah. And that's kind of it, so my options are limited, and I'd like that shotgun to be a bit more versatile, but it is what it is. Oh, I've also got TNT, I think, which is on 9, 8? There we go. Which, yeah, I'm not going to waste those. But, again, limited number of that, so you're kind of limited. Yeah, that clearly is the trick for dealing with shield guys. The boot and then the, shotgun to the face. Starting to complain about that, though. That's nice and fun. I need to get back up there. Is there anything up here I missed? No, just health. Ooh, and more TNT that I can't pick up. Item economy in this game feels a little over-generous at times. You really cannot carry much ammo at all, but it's kind of everywhere. Same thing with health, so I've not had too much of an issue with that. There's this lockpicking minigame. Shows up every now and again. Oh, I fucked it up. Oh, no. Yeah, I did. And there's kind of two versions of it. There's this version here where you have infinite tail length, and the whole goal is just to hit the pins. And then there's these secret ones where you have limited moves, so you can only move the tail so many times, and there are hazards within the lock, and you have to do it perfectly in order to unlock what's inside. And then it locks fully if you fuck it up, which I think is a bit mean, honestly, but that gives you a bit more challenge. Picking up all this money as well. The money is not used a ton. There's a whole bunch of things you're picking up. Money for buying stuff at shops, but you're mostly just buying ammo and health, which, as I covered, you don't really need too much of. And you're buying it to pick up collectibles you've missed, and there are a few different kinds of collectibles, which, once I find one of those, I'll show those. Anything else over here? Save at the typewriter, because why not? Oh, is that one? Yeah, well, that's a weapon pickup. Those are for the weapon upgrade system, which, like I said, I haven't figured out yet. But apparently, I think you just exchange those to upgrade your guns. Because if I go into the pause menu and look at my guns, all the main ones, the TNT and Fist don't, but all the main weapons have, like, major upgrades that you'll get that increase all their stuff, give an alt fire, change up their firing patterns and all that kind of stuff. So you're picking those up for that. Okay. Oh, no. There we go. Huh. Okay. I do really like a lot of the environment design here. Like, I'm shitting on game design things right off the start, which probably isn't nice, but I do really like, again, like I said, it's kind of Bioshocky the way it feels. I do feel like, I actually like the feel of the movement and the shooting for the most part. It does have a weight to it and an impact to it. And I do like the environmental design. It's, you know, obviously going for the old cartoon thing. That's the whole fucking point of this game. And I do think it does it relatively well. Oh, I didn't realize I'm trapped in here. Huh. Okay. How am I getting out of there? This way, that way, up top. A little bit of movement stuff, too. I unlocked a double jump earlier, and I know there's a grapple later you get to. So there's a lot of different options for kind of doing interesting things with this level design. What's this say? Clue. The Research Pact. Ah, yes. Story in this game, it's doing the noir thing. It's mostly good. It's probably more pulpy than noir, honestly. And it's doing a lot of the, like, the enemy faction is fake Nazis, and they're not subtle about it, and it's kind of overdone.
World scientists, no less. That could come in handy.
I see new weapon. Ooh, Theremin. All can be forgiven for a Theremin.
Let's dip.
Oh, nice. Roger Rabbit reference. God, I love that movie. Watched that again recently. It's still so good. Traumatized my kid with the dip scene. That's the way to go. Okay, that requires more hits than it should. Oh, you got a decent amount of ammo for it, though, so it's fine. There we go. Okay, so it seems like it is a dot of some sort, because I only hit that guy up there like a couple of times, and he did end up dipping out. Where am I going? This way. Whoop. I do like the way the headshots just like pop off in a cartoon, like bone in the neck. I think that's pretty fun. Again, a lot of little touches to this game. What am I picking up? Switch there. Don't need that med kit on the wall. I've actually still got a lot of armor. Oh, it's Super Rocketeer. It is very Rocketeer. That is clearly, like, core reference here, is them pushing real hard on that particular version of Pulp. Which does work. I love the Rocketeer, so I'm very happy with that. There's also a lot of weird little things. Every product in the universe of Mouse is something D. And I'm sure I will understand that later. I'm sure that's a reference to, their equivalent of the train company. But it's as a joke, it doesn't really work too much right off the bat. But again, art design's real nice. Doing the Art Deco thing, doing the noir thing. I do think the black and white works. I've seen people complain about that, but I think it works really well as a stylistic choice. That being said, I did see a mod for this game that replaces all the blood with red, which I think really works. I haven't installed it because I didn't want to show this kind of au natural, but I think that mod looks real good. Clearly going for like a Sin City sort of vibe with that. Try this hot pepper. I don't know what that did. Maybe I got speed? I don't think my bullets would have... Maybe my bullets have incendiary now? Oh yeah, okay. I don't know how that works, but cool. Oh jeez. I'm really not paying attention to my ammo the way I should be. Is that it? That's it. Oh no. Who do we got? There you go. I'll write them out. There's something about the hit feedback, too, that's a little wonky, especially with the ranged attacks, where you will get hit a few times, and it's kind of hard to notice at first. There's just, there's not a good... Yeah, not good feedback on it. I'm not asking for the screen to get, covered in raspberry jam or anything like that, but just, like, slight shake, a little bit more noise, just something to make it a bit more clear, like, hey, you are getting assailed. Go back to the varnish, that's what I have the most ammo for. Nah, worth a shot. There we go, pick up a bit more ammo. On armor. Alright, we're nice and full. Like I said, kind of Bioshocky, where after every fight you are going to go scrounge around the corners like a bum, looking for all the resources you can, just to be safe. They came out of this way, so this is where we're going. I don't think I missed anything in here, did I? No, it doesn't look like it. Oh, I've seen this boss. Their Metropolis reference. Which, we're doing the noir shit, we might as well. Voice acting's okay. I think I mentioned last week. It's Troy Baker doing Troy Baker for the most part. But he is doing a little bit more. He's clearly trying to do a bit more of a noir kind of brogue. And then everybody else is putting on their best 1920s kind of like palaver. Goyles, that kind of thing. Oh, jeez. Yeah, boss fights have been decent too. I've only done a couple of them, but the boss fight design is generally pretty solid. Nothing complex, but entertaining in their tells and how you're dealing with it. Let's pull out some of that dynamite. Whew. And it. Alright, there's your... I did see some... There is a little bit too much modern media in this, so you get your Doctor Who right there, where it's like, alright, I don't need that. Not that I need this game to be deadly serious either. I mean, I've seen people... And obviously the IGN review is the big joke right now of too many cheese puns in your fucking mouse cartoon game. But, I don't need this game to be dead serious, but I would like it to sometimes lay off the modern references. I do think the humor is mostly okay. Oh, jeez. That's a dick thing to do at the end. Give me a big boom attack with no shields.
Master.
Where? Oh. Up there. Well, let's go see if we can save him after scrounging up for all the crap first. Still haven't found any of the other... Oh, here, perfect. Collectibles, I can talk about those. Yeah, so you find newspapers, you find comic strips, and you find baseball cards hidden around, which are kind of the core collectibles. Those all mostly have a point. Newspapers are obviously giving you more context for the world, but then you've also got comics, which is just the Mouse PI comic, tells its own little story, which is fun. And then the baseball cards are, they're baseball cards, but they're also actually used for a mini game you get to play where there's like a weird turn-based baseball mini game in the hubs that you can play with these cards, which is kind of neat. So they at least have a point, which I always appreciate when your collectibles, do something and aren't just there for give you something to do, something to pick up.
Master.
Yeah. Smoke effects in this game are really good, and they linger for a long time, which I appreciate.
Hello, dear sir. I mean, master.
Yeah, Theo's decent.
I'm not your master. Everyone's someone's master.
You do get a lot of these nice like interrogation sequences, and there is some actual like kind of detective-y stuff. It's more back at the base, but they do try to like put some good framing on this to make it feel like it fits its what it's trying to do, the whole detective thing. Tell me about the lab and the death robots and all that.
Oh, it's milk toast compared to the labs in the old. Believe me, I know. In a way, but
yeah, Master Bandle. That is the kind of the core mystery so far in this game. Is that a big magician who you've got passed with has gone missing, and we are now trying to find him. And we've immediately found out he's into some weird shit. It's why he's got a lab. Hey, Lolo. And we are going after his trail. And then, yeah, like I mentioned, there's factional interplay with the Big Mouse Party, which is their fake Nazis, and it's all kind of, yeah.
No, you said Igor.
Yes, I've also seen Young Frankenstein. Thank you.
Oh, for the love of what? Oh, that's the master Betty.
Okay.
Betty Lynch.
We're tying that into the story.
Not in
Nice.
the flesh, of course, master. Flesh is weak. But the
I don't know if that's a 40K reference, but I want it to be.
When his assistant. Now that's creepy. You don't know the lengths and. Well, yeah, I guess. Still.
I'm gonna kind of skip through some of this just so we're not sitting here watching this whole thing. All right. What's your deal? Just because I need to get clues. A lot of these times, these will put out clues that are you need for your investigation.
I can only imagine. I'm the king. Gone. Oh no, just he's not here.
All right.
Makes the lab a tad lonely. What? Oh, that's not quite what I. By the way, them. Oh, so do visit more.
All right, good enough.
Sure, we'll get along just splendidly.
Let's get back to it. Anything else to pick up? No, that's everything. It is funny. I feel like I've been so steeped in pulp stuff lately. Between playing a little bit of this and then working on the Dark Void review, because Dark Void leads heavily into that for the most part. It ostensibly is a pulp adventure serial. I feel like I've just kind of been stuck in with this era and genre as of late. It's theming. Where is that going? That's going upstairs. Ooh, jeez. The cheese is basically just like a med kit pickup. As you can see, I've got a whole bunch of them. I have not needed them yet. But press C to get yourself a little bit of health back. Cheese is kind of like, accordingly with this being cartoon mice, your, oh yes. All of the secret walls are not secrets in the fucking slightest. They all have this, which is, I don't know how I feel about that. What was I saying? Yeah, cheese is kind of like, they treat it as like a fuel, but it's also alcohol, but it's also just like powering everything. Yeah, it's weird. That might open up enemies there. No? Alright. Let's go upstairs. Oh, there's one there too. Oh no, I can't go through that way. Alright. There we go. Well, then what did this one open up?
Okay, that definitely did
That went...
something.
Ah, over there. Okay. Ah, I see what I've done. Yeah, the enemy density is pretty light, which... That's kind of why I was saying it was more Bioshocky than like a proper arena shooter, because, yeah, there's some arena fights that have more in them, but moment to moment, it's very, like, thin. Yeah, so this is what I was talking about for the ones that have, like, you have limited time. Oh, hold on. You have limited time, there's hazards in the thing, you have to be very careful about how you do it. Oh, I missed the one at the bottom. Okay. Hopefully I have enough moves. Oh, this one doesn't have a move lock. But yeah, you'll have time on them. You'll have hazards in there. And they will lock out if you're not careful. Anyone there? Nope. Do love a good boot. Good boot in an FPS game is always worthwhile. Save after that boss fight. Is this one I mean? Yeah, this might... No, this is just a normal one. I like this I like that this minigame is here. I find it kind of tedious, though, which I can say for actually a lot of minigames and stuff in this. I like that it's there. I like that they've gone to the trouble of having that kind of extra level of design. But, yeah. It does feel like it takes away a little bit. What's that doing out there? Probably opening up the door down below.
It's working.
Yeah. Oh, jeez. Okay. Yeah. That should now open up this.
Another one? Please tell me they didn't go for the rule of three.
Oh, yeah, it's the rule of three. And, yeah, more references. Cool. Yeah, it gets a bit much. Oh, at least it's a different fight, though. Like, it's not, I mean, I guess without a head, she's not doing the attack we saw last time, but I do appreciate that it is a, you know... Oh, jeez, what am I caught on? Geometry. Try the boot. Boot does nothing. Shocker. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I'm getting caught on geometry, like, against that bin over here, which is kind of rough. TNT, not the way to go in this fight. I do need health, come on. The health is an auto pickup, there's no, outside the cheese, there's no, like, holding on to it. Oh, jeez. Let's go back to the mouser. I need faster firepower. Actually, what am I doing? I've got this thing. We'll actually get to try that cheese out. Yeah, let's try that. Alright, that's a quick 20 health. That's something. Given the amount of the amount of those I've got, that's pretty nice. Alright, there we go.
Mine's already gone.
Pretty sure that's another reference. Jeez. What did that do? Okay, we're going this way. What have I got them off health for? Or ammo for, rather. There we go. Alright. What's next? Oh! Yeah! The secret lab.
Hell of a mess, Steve.
Ah, with robo assistance. That's fun. Yeah, you see what I mean by, like, the bullets come in kind of weird from the enemies. You can do distance shooting like that, but it's a bit funky. I do love the cartoon skeletons. There's something about it I think is fun. Alright, yeah, that's... I could probably make it across there with the double jumps. Is there anything worth doing, though? I'm not really sure. Oh, jeez. That's tight. And there we go. What did that do? I hear the enemy music. I see. I spawned enemies. Great. I don't know that that's quite what I wanted to do, but sure. Oh, more coming this way. I like that they kind of drop a little different than the normal enemies. Good, decent variety so far, and kind of what the enemies look like, which I always appreciate. There we go. Yeah, there's sniper guys too every now and again. You've got to be wary of. I genuinely don't know what hitting that switch down there did, aside from just make enemies spawn. I guess maybe it unlocked that top one. Who knows? Anything worth grabbing here? Nope. Nope. Music's pretty good, too. It's been a lot of big band stuff, a lot of jazz. You get a lot of this, like, good atmospheric stuff as well. I know there's some licensed music as well, because there's a toggle for it, though I haven't been able to tell what that licensed music is yet. Maybe there's a song later on, or maybe it's referring to the music that plays when you're doing the baseball video game, because that sounds familiar. I see.
Actually pay off.
I'll do the save. Yeah. And we tail pick again. Difficulty is not too bad. It's been relatively easy so far. I'm playing on normal. I've heard the difficulties are not super well balanced. I think it was the G-Man Lives review of it. He was mentioning that easy feels way too easy and hard feels like really hard. So there's not really a good balance, unfortunately. But in my experience, I would say easy has felt, you know, fair enough so far. Like I said earlier, lots and lots of resources everywhere. So in what very much kind of feels like a resource shooter, that's not a problem, but it does make things easier than it should be. Where, like, I've not had an issue with ammo, necessarily. I've certainly not had an issue with health. Which one? That? Yeah, maybe. That could be a Mickey reference. I wouldn't be surprised. Certainly what this game's whole deal is, really. Oh, come on. Alright, and then we're over there. And where am I going? Have I missed something? I must have missed something. Oh, I've raised the water level. Okay. Okay. Yeah. A mouse chooses, a rat obeys. Absolutely. Or I guess a shrew obeys. That's the other big thing with this, which makes it feel a little less and subtle, is it's, the big mouse party is oppressing the shrews. Which, yeah.
Now, why do I get the feeling I'm just doing chores?
Oh, jeez. There we go. Get out of there. Get out of all the bad stuff. No entry yet. Oh. Oh, okay. I got worried. I locked up the game by going to the wrong place for a second. Yeah, whenever it says no entry yet, that's normally like you're going to come back here through the other side, because we're going to do the video game thing where it all loops around. Oh, jeez. Man, my health is fucked. I need to eat some cheese. And some health right there. Great. I can hear there's more. Where are they? They're probably gonna be up. Yep. When it does get a little hectic, like once you've got enemies coming at you, it does work. Even if it feels a little slow to start. I'm definitely looking forward to getting some upgrades though and seeing how this combat evolves. There's no way I'm hitting anything. Oh, there's clearly invisible walls fucking that up, which is ridiculous. What am I looking to hit here? There's got to be something that's gonna let me get it. Oh, I see. Trampoline. I don't know how I missed that. Oh, come on. He was in the range of that. What am I looking for? This way. I know once the movement options kind of get going as well, the combat will pick up too. There's that grappling hook, from what I've seen of it, kind of does a lot of heavy lifting with a lot of the late game design. Whoop. All right. Let's go back to the this thing for a bit. I've not used it enough. There's our final boss of the area.
Crazy.
We're gonna save before that. That's the one I've seen the screenshots of. Yeah, let's just make sure we're stocked up. I'm gonna want everything for this fight. Anything in the waste paper bag? Yeah. Oh, there's your Mickey reference too. Yeah, lots of very good secret placement so far. Where wherever you're expecting there to be a secret, like that waste can, like that's a great place for one. There generally is one. They've done a. It's an underrated art, secret placement. And this game does it relatively well. All right, this is I think one of the trickier ones. Yeah, so you can see I've got limited moves. I've got a timer, and I can't hit any of the hazards. Any of that fucks up, and it locks out. There's another weapon schematic, which again, hoping I get to use those soon. I wouldn't be surprised if it's after this fight.
Didn't I? That's on me.
Yeah, your Metropolis reference, because this game is kind of just references.
Yeah, well, the only degree I got is a pedigree in shooter.
Like, you can hear the Troy Baker in there. I wanted to let him have a line there. You can hear the Troy Baker in there, but he is trying. He's trying to not sound just like Troy Baker. Oh, jeez. I hear something behind me. Nope, it's just the laser gate. Yeah, like I said, decent boss design. She's got a variety of attacks. Arena's built to kind of let you handle it. Good stuff to focus on. Like, you know, this is solid boss design. It's not overly complicated. It's not anything super special, but it's obeying fundamentals really well. Which, in a game like this, is what I want. I want fundamentals. I want you to show you know what you're doing. Go back to the mouse or any distance. Oh, jeez. How's my health? Not good. I feel like she's moving faster as the fight goes on. Good. Oh, I need health. Is there none? Oh, they're there. Hanging out on those operating desks or whatever. Computer consoles. Yeah, she's definitely spitting out more of those things, like same attacks over and over again, but it's intensifying. Again, good design. I do like this game overall. For all my little nitpicks, I have been really enjoying what I've played of it. I do think the atmosphere is good. I do like the style. I do really like the music, actually. And again, like the gun, it's solid gunplay where it's, I like how heavy it feels. Oh, come on, she's almost dead. Come on. There we go. Whew.
Steve, when I find you, we're gonna have a long talk about your life choices.
Where's all the other shit in the room that I need to pick up? All right. This ends with Coast Guard arrival card named The Scientists. Okay. That's our clue. Signed by the Coast Guard, somebody named Von Hauser. Mentions a huge submarine. Again,
Coast Guard papers.
right on the nose.
Von Hauser. Name doesn't ring a bell. Time to find out why.
I wonder if I could have used these during the fight, maybe. Oh well. How am I getting out of here? Presumably this way. Grab the money, and I'm gonna get... Yep. Quiddo phone. That's new. Normally they've made me walk back to my car. Which, well, I'll go back to the base, and I'll show you some of how the base works. Oh, I hate driving this car. It drives on, like, just 8... It's got an 8-directional move axis, and it feels clunky. So yeah, you go back to the base. There's all sorts of things you can do here. It looks like the... Yeah, good. The weapon upgrade is finally ready. So we'll check that out in a second. I haven't seen that yet. Aside from that, though, you've got the bar you can check out. There is, people to talk to here occasionally. But the big thing here is the minigame, which I'll do a quick run of this. Like I said, it is turn-based baseball, which is kind of a neat idea. You play batter, then you play pitcher, and it doles out a hand of pitcher cards and batter cards. And the whole goal is you got to get your batting score higher than the opponent's pitching score, which I've done. And then you run as many bases as you have. Oh, well, because I was so much higher, I got a home run. If it's less, you just run the amount that you've got that speed to your bases, and your goal is, get as many points as you can. It's not a hard game to figure out. Honestly, once I kind of got the handle on it, it was very simple, but it's a neat little distraction. And I like that the cards you're picking up play into it. Whole goal is just to get as much as you can before you run out of rounds. Not too much strategy to it, really. Whatever your highest card is, plus whatever power-up you get, run that. But you'll see, he's got that fielding play, so... Yeah, it's equal. If it's equal, you have a dice hit, or a coin flip on what wins. And then the fielding will help stop how much you run. Yeah, and if you don't have enough cards that you've picked up, you just get a lot of these robo-batters and robo-pitchers. It's a fun idea. It's a hell of a pitch focus card. Jesus. I've not seen one that's more than one. Though I think you can buy them. This will probably be the last round of me batting. Yeah. Yeah, I got a point at least. You'll see, like once your batter is on bases, they will continue to go as you're pushing through if there's no fielding on the pitcher. Oh yeah, so it's definitely so there is a track that plays here, and that must be the licensed song because I'm not hearing it at all now. Let's go with pitch focus. All these guys have like a fun little backstory in their cards as well, which I like. They're just character to the world, even if it's something just like a little mini game. It's character to the world. Though this does unlock something. You need to win 20 games of this. I don't need that. I'm gonna save that. You need to win 20 games of this little mini game, and that will unlock something in a vending machine in the back. Which I don't know what's in there. I presume an extra weapon or something. I don't know that I'm going to do 20 games of this, because it's not that fun. It's fine. So that fielding, by the way, if this guy got past, it would stop him, but it's also going to stop this guy, where you see he's stopped in his tracks, because I put that fielding on there. And pitcher. Wrap this up quick. 10/7. Yeah, that'll do it. But he is still going to go up the 1. So you've kind of got to keep that in mind. It's like there's not nothing here, but it's... Yeah. It's not bad. It's not all that complex either. It's not a bad little distraction, but it's not something you'd want to spend a ton of time with. Especially when the rest of the game is kind of just waiting for you to get into. Are we done? We're done. Cool. I got an extra token. That's what I was talking about. Those go in here if you get 20 of them. Aside from that, you talk to Wanda. We'll talk to her later because that's her story right now. She gives you kind of hints. You can go up to your detective office.
Mind if I borrow a minute?
I'll talk to him in a second, too. This is where all your clues are going, and they get kind of locked in and automatically threaded out. I kind of wish you were doing something with this yourself and making these connections, that this was a gameplay mechanic, and it's really not. It automatically locks things in. But, yeah. But this will then expand over the course of the game, and you can go back at any time and like look through your clues and kind of try to pick up on the story. We will go talk to those story characters in a minute. First things first, though, I want to upgrade. Well, actually, before I even do that, this is the store I was talking about where you can spend all those coins you've been collecting. And again, not too much here. You can pick up some ammo. You pick up some ammo. You can pick up any collectibles you've missed. You can pick up more baseball cards, including like cards you've missed, but also more power-up cards. And same goes for comics. I don't really need those things right now. You can also buy them from... Oh, he doesn't have one for me. He will sometimes sell you newspaper. Let's go upgrade our weapons. I've been excited to do that. Rogue. Another Roger Rabbit reference. Let's go do this. Let's look around her office a little bit. See what the vibe is. All right.
Are you out of your mind, Tam? Announcing something like that? That little notice you posted.
It's about gun tuning, Bang! Ballistics augmentation and...
Everything's got to be an acronym. I get it.
Been working on it since my wetlands days. You bring schematics.
Yeah, like I said, everyone's doing their 1920 shtick. Which... I'm a fan of. You know, let voice actors have some fun. And this game's clearly doing that.
No, but it's good. It's good. Great.
All right. Yeah, let me do it. Art house shooting, press and hold. Oh, there you go. That's how you do your alts. Oh, I can do it over here? There we go. So what can I do? Oh, these are cheap, actually. Well, I only need one for each. Let's just upgrade them all. What is that going to get me? Burst fire. Bullets pierce the first enemy hit. That's handy. Reduces recoil and all that. Oh, hold on. I've already fucked it up. You want to stop because you will get visual changes, which I always, I always love when you make your weapon upgrades visually matter, when you show that growth. So you want to do these one at a time. I did read about that on the forums. Because otherwise it'll only show the last one. I still have quite a few left. How many do I have left? 9. That's enough to upgrade all of these again. Let's just start with the Miser. Gives a little sight. But maybe I can fully upgrade the Miser. Maybe I want to do that. Maybe I do. Yeah, let's do that. I'll get a little music for it. And it gets a very Bioshock-looking little pressure gauge added to it. I think I only have the one left. Yeah, alright. That'll do. Let's go do story progress. We'll start with talking with Stilton first. Stilton is the fat, corrupt mayor. Because again, we're doing all those noir tropes.
Well, there's another issue I wanted to talk to you about.
Wants to talk to me about the shrews.
It's not like that, Jack. I'm simply concerned for our little brother.
Disagreements?
No.
Disinfectants?
Yeah, he's got a stutter, and we're doing that joke. All right, disappearances. There we go.
Just so. Anyway, no one knows what to make of it.
So, it's probably nothing, but Mike.
All right.
Clergy row. See if the air is thicker than usual.
All right. Again, like every once in a while, like they stop with the references, and you get like that line just now was good. Like that was a good noir line. So every once in a while they stop with the references, you get one of those, and that's I think where people are having that disconnect of like why does my noir game have too many mouse puns in it? It should be doing both things. It's got both things, but yeah, they don't always mesh well because they're both done
Don't leave me hanging,
as you would
Jack.
expect.
Then hold on to your tights, Wanda.
Old money, Jack.
All right.
Body, but he did.
The dead starlet? She used to be a stage girl before.
Guessing her accident hit him harder.
That's
That is, ooh.
All right.
deep issue.
Well, this might be bigger than we first.
Did you?
They were long gone.
Please.
No, this was
Wow.
not.
Just gotta cut through right
Oh,
this.
you will.
All right.
See to that.
Let's go to Clergy Row. Let's go do another level. Like, the story here is decent, but there is a lot of back and forth, which not on a stream I'd be sitting there for, but I don't want to subject you all to that. Where am I going? Clergy Row, right up there. I want to see if we can get to the, I've heard the movie studio level is really good. So I want to see if we can maybe get to that. Load times are a little rough for a game that looks like this. Because, I mean, you know, it looks decent, but it's not technically demanding. So I'm surprised these load times are a little bit longer than they really should be. Just still drawing away. I get it. Let's go.
It was time to stretch legs.
All
and
right.
peek into the row. Clergy row.
Yeah, this is what the majority of levels have looked like so far. That secret lab we were just through was very much a departure from what the game has looked like so far, which has been a lot more of like very classic kind of noir settings like this. Like, and this stuff looks good. Like the lighting here, the staging, the framing, like this all hits the notes fantastically.
Please, I didn't do nothing. Please, don't hurt me, officer.
Not one of those.
It was just a little cheese stick on the sidewalk. I ain't done nothing wrong.
Oh, you've given them an accent too. All right.
Yeah, yes.
No.
Okay, cops are rounding up the shrews. Good God.
My buddy got nabbed for just...
Damn.
All right. So we're fighting cops this time.
Look like a cop, talk like a cop, but wasn't really a cop. What the hell is going on?
That sounds like you justifying murder. And assaulting an officer. Oh. Ladders are a little weird. You've got to hit E to grab onto them, and I'm kind of wanting them to do... I feel like that's always my test for how polished this your shooter is. Can I just jump at a ladder and have it work? And they're not doing it here, and that does annoy me. Get the money. Not that I really need it, but I'm going to grab it anyways. Get a safe. There we go. Okay. Why'd you put my guns away for no reason? Because I feel like I'm going to walk out this door and I'm going to get right back into combat. Yeah, so you took my guns away for no reason. Just let them stay out. Okay, now a headshot's only a couple. That's nice. I haven't tried this. And there's our burst. All right. A lot of recoil in that burst. To the point that I don't know I would use that a ton over regular. I actually haven't even tried physically hitting people. Why not? Oh, I've not seen... Have I seen big enemies before yet? I know that's a new... I feel like that's a new thing. Big beefy bastards. Man, they take up a lot of hits, too. Where is that? The dip gun keeps screwing me up because I expect it to be on 4 and it's not. It's on 5 instead. Anything over here? No. Done through there. Grab the TNT.
Cops carry badges.
Jesus Christ.
Holy moly, they work.
Again,
like
the complete lack of subtlety. Where am I going? Well, this way. Okay, there's an invisible wall here, so I'm not going that way. Unless, can I double jump it? Nope, that's an invisible wall. That's not great. Yeah, design is good, but not perfect, clearly.
The actual cheese stick. Is the whole district this nuts?
A lot of scene setting, which is nice at least. Even if the scene setting is not necessarily subtle in the slightest. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I get a few of these explosive barrels as you see different elements attached to them. And there are also, oh, jeez, I didn't even realize I was that low health. I've not seen the death animation. I like that quite a bit. Load my last save. I don't even know where that's going to be. That'll be down at the stairs, wasn't it? Yeah, I didn't even realize I was that close to low health. Where are they coming from next? Whew. Oh, maybe I'll get hit by the train. Which, on that note, I should probably be careful with that. Just let the train come by, do the job. I'm sure it'll come by again. Huh, so they do end up defreezing. Got a long way on that. Oh, jeez. Oh, that's jank. Got him caught behind the door. Whoop. So we're all done? We're all done. Cool. Moving along. I hear freeze. Where? Down there? Alright. Side stuff. More of just the ridiculous set dressing in the side. What's that? Mazza premium cheese sticks. A lot of really... Oh, actually, I can jump over that. A lot of good sites, a lot of good, again, like, just set dressing. A lot of good posters, a lot of good world building, just kind of through environmental design. I do appreciate that. That's full armor. Why can't I pick that up? I'm not full armor. There we go. Yeah, some strange hitboxes every now and again where I get easy to get caught in geometry, easy like that should have been just picked up by walking past it. I shouldn't have had to jump up on that. That's a little bit of places where some more polish could have been done, perhaps. Certainly doesn't make it unplayable by any stretch. What we got over here? The Western Store. Find the apartment key.
Yeah, that backpack is stuck totally by accident.
All right. How are you wanting me to get that down? I mean, oh right, I forgot I can do this. You can pick up and throw barrels as well.
That's so good, I should get 3 points.
Okay. Oh yeah, this is their rage mode. This is their Doom Berserk as you turn into Popeye. Which, that's fun. Oh, and I got an achievement for that as well. Not for singing the Popeye theme. That's fun. I like that more than the fire power-up we picked up earlier. Presumably that had that key in it.
Honchki and kielbasa.
Hey, I'm not reading all that. Switch out to this shotgun for a bit. Which it looks like that did, upgrading it did improve my ammo capacity as well, which is nice, because that was a big problem with this shotgun. Not just more in the tube, but also just more to hold overall. We got more money. That is kind of useless. I do wish there was more to do with the money. Just buying collectibles you've missed is kind of a meh. You can do a little bit of Duke Nukem style, like fiddling with the set dressings, turning on taps and such. I think that this toilet doesn't work, but the one back at your house does. You know, why not? Just this one alley where, you know, race riots are happening. That's... But not over here. Oh, jeez. There we go. More newspapers. What's over? I like that on the other side of that building. Race riots. This guy, hanging out. Not a care in the world. Just shoot it. Use single-use remote switch. Okay. I think we've already done shooting the switch. Oh no, that is a different looking switch. Oh jeez, that dust. Hard to see through. Approach the police station. I think I know the boss that's here, because I've seen just enough of a preview of this game to know what the boss is going to be for that. Which is one of the better ones, I believe. Anything over here? Oh jeez. You do, I feel like you get a sniper rifle of some sort later on, but maybe you don't. I thought I saw one. Blech. Tongue-tied today. Where am I going? Secret? What? Okay, I didn't see any secrets there. Being a little generous with their definition of secret. Anything over here? This is just... Oh no. The kick will kill occasionally. I did have it work as a kill in the first level a little bit, if you do a little damage first, but it seems inconsistent. There's the police department. Anything down here? No, just that same alley with the race riot. Not a store here. Why are there cops in all of these stores, but not, like, doing anything? They're just hanging out. And over there. Nope. And again, these guys just hanging out watching. No care in the world. Nah. Anything else? Is that it? Oh no. There's that, which... Yeah, so you can drop those on enemies.
Ugh, this case reeks in more ways than one.
Secret found. Is this just like a secret way into the cop shop, or... No? I don't really know what this has done for me. Oh, I guess this... Oh, yeah.
The easy way, the quiet way, or the stinky way.
I could have just, like... There must be a way in through here that they're just, like, not showing me or something. Or that I'm missing... No, that door doesn't go anywhere. I'm probably missing something. Oh, there's a comic at least. Okay. Oh, there we go. Oh, jeez, why?
Get me out of here.
Jack it up there.
Good cops.
I'm with the good cops. There we go.
Bad, all right.
So, I'm gonna have to open up all the rest, aren't I? Yeah. Sneak in here real quick.
Now you see me.
0 to 35. I'm gonna have to defeat 35 enemies, aren't I? Why am I porky picking? Alright. Fuck it, let them all out. Wait, did those buttons do nothing, or can I only do one at a time? Okay. I see. I'm terribly confused. What are you looking for me to do here? I hit your buttons. They don't do anything. I need a prison key to let this guy out. I don't have it. Presumably it's behind one of these doors. I just feel like an idiot in these sorts of situations. Okay, you know what? Oh, there's levers. I see. It is not clear to me that those were pullable. Okay, yeah, that was not clear in the slightest. What am I going for, 26? That is a strange system.
All that elementary math finally paid off.
Didn't actually even unlock anything. Okay. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, where the hell are they even coming from? Guy with the bomb just shows up behind me. Oh, there's the alternate shot for that. I forgot I even had one. Like a double shot or something. What did this thing do? Do we have any enemies left to fight? Maybe if I open the other door, because I want to see what the alternate does for this. 35. Then a -2. And then if I go... I mean, you're only doing multiples. Yeah. There we go. This should open up the next door. Oh no, I can go through here still. Gonna give me more enemies to fight? Oh, this is just a secret. Okay. Well, do one of these real quick, I guess. There we go. I just got home for more enemies. I still want to try out the disintegrator's alt fire because I completely forgot I bought it. Music is still going as if I'm in a fight. Heal up real quick or save. No? Okay. You still think I'm in a fight.
Well, times change. Used to be a police station, now it's a police corporate office.
Okay, that's like a big... I see. A little big kind of dot explosion over time. That's an interesting idea. Yeah. Oh, jeez. Oh, man. All right, what am I doing?
Well, that's odd. He's got the
Going
look
around
of
the
a cop,
corners,
but not
looking
the
for
grease and
stuff.
stink.
What is that? Good cop strategy. Surround them, working pair. Yeah. Again, on the nose. I get it. I understand what you're putting down, game. You don't need to keep rubbing it in. Another one of these safes. Maybe this one has that key. Oh, I fucked up. Okay.
Crooked cops were hauling shrews into the sewers. Why?
Oh, good. We'll get a sewer level. That's always fun. Welcome, Leon. Oh, yeah, it's a Resident Evil 2 reference. That's... Yeah. I don't know that we need that, but fair enough. Hey, Tommy gun. Nice. I know the alt fire for this is basically the blood fanning, which is neat. That's a fun reference, if nothing else. I still haven't unlocked the guy from downstairs. I don't think I got the key for it. Maybe it's up here. I guess this is if I came in from the front. Yeah. The music has changed as if I'm in a fight. Triggers in this game seem a bit off. Unless they're out from the front? I don't know. Yeah. It's strange. I feel like I've broken the flow of this level, potentially. Are there any enemies up front? Yeah, there are. Good, I want an excuse to try this out. At least the Tommy gun does what it should do, which is stun lock. Flow of this level still seems very strange. I didn't think I checked over here. Let me take a look, see if I missed anything good. Some armor at least, I can always use that. Alright, moving right along. Whoop, jeez. I also probably should switch out to a different weapon because I'm going to run right out of ammo for this damn thing. That's a lot of barrels. Yep, that's what I expected. Ha! Boot the shrews, they just go flying. That's fun. Yeah, the snipers are weird. They will, that one didn't do it. Let's see if that one does it. They'll, like, dip out and, switch positions in kind of a weird way if you don't kill them that fast. Get our classic cop music. Oh, it's the James gun. Rather than the Tommy gun. I feel like that must also be a reference to something, even if I can't figure out what it is right off the bat. Oh man, my health is fucked. There we go. Whew. Do love the musical sting at the end. The way it should go.
I gotta get back to
There's my
Cornwall
car.
fast.
But let's check over here just to make sure I'm not missing any last minute secrets. Oh no, because this is where I was earlier, so that would just be back up to where I came from. So, yeah, back to base. Go upgrade the Tommy gun. Huh.
It didn't seem.
Oh, it's a cutscene. I was gonna say that's a new loading screen.
I wasn't even sure it was a case, but the job Stilton handed me felt like I stepped right on a buried mine. The mess.
Chat's kind of quiet today. How are y'all enjoying this game so far? I mean, I've kind of been, flapping my gums to put a totally appropriate spin on what I've been doing. So, what are your guys' thoughts on it so far? If you played it yourself, how have you kind of been thinking of it?
He shoved me into this mess. Now it's his turn to pull me back out.
And we closed. I was gonna say that closed. It took a while.
Well, that was awful in more ways than one.
And I'm here. Interesting they didn't put me by my car. Let's go upgrade that Tommy gun. Let's see. What do we get? Yeah, the spray and pray. Cleaning the closet but enjoying it. Yeah, good. It's got some it's got a neat vibe to it. Get that, and then I can upgrade something else. Let's well, first off, let's see the upgrade. Change the barrel out. Give it a bigger profile. Game is cool. Yeah. I'm curious to see how much there is to it. The one thing I'm still not necessarily sold on is the price. They've it's priced about basically like, half a full cost game. It's like $40 Canadian. And I don't know that I'm sold on that price point yet. I definitely think it's worthy of something higher than your standard like kind of $10 throwaway indie game for sure. There's a lot of effort put in, and a lot of what the feel of it and all that is really good. But I'm not feeling necessarily like that level yet. What am I going with? Let's go with the boomstick. Nice. Again, add some more very, very Bioshocky looking gubbins to it. If I could fundamentally change a game's genre but keep the game's world and lore, what would I choose? Oh, that's a good question. That's a very good question. I could fundamentally change a game's genre. What would I choose? There's definitely a lot of RTSs that I would love to spend more time in. Like, honestly, it's gonna sound... This is not now, but I would... 20 years ago, I would have loved a Warcraft, like, action RPG. Not World of Warcraft, not an MMO, but like a proper, like, full-on action RPG in what Warcraft looked like 20, 25 years ago, before it became weird. Very weird. That's probably what sticks in my head. Is there's a lot of stuff like that I've liked. I think would make sense. Yeah. Just off the top of my head, that's what I go to. I feel like Warcraft in general is a very underutilized IP, which I know sounds weird considering how incredibly popular and successful the games in that IP have been. But as far as like what they could do with it in more different kinds of games, I feel like it's not been fully tapped. Okay.
So,
there you go.
did you
Not sure you want to hear this, Cornel.
that bad, huh?
Worse. The cop.
What?
Yeah. But these weren't your run-of-the-mill trigger.
Yeah, the cops suck. I get it.
Crooked as a broken.
And
Not that I could see.
And they're going to the sewers. That was all just so he could tell me to go to the sewers. I'm not sure why I didn't go to the sewers first.
Concerning those poor little rodents.
Uh-huh. Oh, I gotta... Yeah. There we go.
Unravel.
Yeah, it shows a different case. And these cases will connect over time as well, I believe. And now we'll go to the sewers.
Not just any sewers, then. It's the old subway. Filthy as they come. Better check it out.
All right. Let's go ahead to the sewers. I know this is where there are Metal Gear references, because everything in this game is a fucking reference. Let me do the sewers and then call it, I think. Where are the sewers? Over there. Driving the shitty little car for a bit. feel like if I could just click around on this map instead of having to drive around, I would enjoy it significantly more. Again, lots of little polished things where the game is good, but like little things I would adjust. Overall, though, again, I am enjoying this game.
Was crawling with lice, or maybe mice. Either way, it stank worse than campaign promise. All the grime from on top washed down here.
Man, that fire takes a while to do its job.
I had to push through.
Oh, jeez. See, there's more over there. There we are. Anything else good to pick up here? I do like the leftover bits. The eyes in the pile, that's classic. Goop pile from the dip. Like, the presentation here is just, you know, beyond reproach. Dying fly, insect spray. Okay. Sewers are dangerous, got it. Swamp man. This is the same level I was in earlier. Not during this stream, but this is absolutely a reused bit of geometry. There's a subway you're in the first level, and this looks very familiar. Baseball card? Oh, door key. Ticket booth key. Yeah, that'd probably be useful. Anything on the train? Yeah. Some ammo. Nothing else. Ooh, I have like no ammo for that gun. Huh. Feels like they want me to go that way, so let's sneak up here and see if there's something. Oh yeah, toggle. What am I finding here?
I'm going on a perilous journey, so I need your strongest tickets.
Oh, that's a
You can't handle my tickets. They're too strong for you.
That's not a reference I was expecting. That's the potion seller they're doing. Which, yeah, that's a hell of a reference to choose for this. All right. Does not fit the noir theme at all, but cool. Anything else in here? No, I think that's about it. Unless it's not newspaper. Grab that. Read that later. All right, let's get right to it. Get back to... Yeah, you can see one of the things you can drop on enemies over there.
Just right for a shrew.
Pick up the little hat. We're using that as our evidence that we've been trapped. We fought enemy shrews. What if it's one of the enemy shrews hats?
Squeeze until they...
Oh, I didn't get it in the right time. Those will crush enemies. Oh, where's the next one? Not up there. I thought I missed one. No? All right. There. I do love booting them. Yeah, there you go. So the melee can be useful just to kind of finish off enemies sometimes. It's not just a stun. Yeah. No, this is where I came from. This way. More ammo, at least. I've lost the plot. Where am I going? I saw it for a second. Where the hell am I going? Up. Alright. I will read those newspapers later. Nothing in this direction. bottom for that. Ah, there we go. It's one of these doors that opened up. I was gonna say, like, I knew I saw the door to where I was supposed to go next open. I just didn't see where the hell it was. Pull up the shotgun for a bit. Oh, jeez. That's over there. All right. Oh, I see a secret here, so we'll go through there first. There we are. I do like the again. It's a nice little distraction. Those moments. I don't feel like they're wholly necessary, but having them as a distraction is fun. And I like that there's some variance to it. It's not just standard unlock. There's a little bit of danger each time. Baseball card.
Tail again.
Anything else in here? Nah. Oh, there we go. I definitely feel like the range on that shotgun has gotten better. Flying enemies is a nice change as well. As is dogs. Starting to let the enemy roster already. I appreciate that. Where? I heard the gunshot. Where? Down there. There we go. Alright, we're doing some more with the level design here. I could have used the, whoop. I could have used the, dangling things there to stop them, but yeah, oh well. I will say, lots of options for how to deal with enemies, but because of the, speed of the fights, you don't always think to use them. Anything down in these areas? Not really looking like it. These flying enemies. I do appreciate the flying enemies too. Again, just anything to kind of vary up the movement. Because so far it's been a lot of just melee and ranged enemies. Supposed to add, you know, any little difference where you've got the dogs, you've got the flying enemies, you've got the snipers. Like, it gives you a little bit more to do fight to fight. Especially as my arsenal is increasing is handy. Just good game design fundamentals. I saw you. Get back here. Nothing over there. Health. Nothing to do in here. What is the point of this room then? There's not a switch or something. Because this is the door that was otherwise closed. Eh, weird. Oh, we're clearly going that way, so we'll go that way. Shotgun rounds behind us. There's your blood fan. Which again, I think is a fun little reference there to have that that as the alternate for the Tommy gun. Oh, it's dark. Where are we going? Wait, that's where I came from. So, there we go, through there. I know there is a compass at the top I probably could and should be looking at, but I don't even think to look at it for whatever reason. Keep getting lost when there's a map right above my head. What did that do exactly? There we go. Some of the movement feels pretty good. Now that I got, with the double jump, and I think you get the grapple in this area as well. Like, there's a good speed to it. Little tiny, forget about it. That's fun. Get over here. Just a way down. Go. Which that's gonna open up that gate. Oh, I've not seen them kick back before. Bel point bistro. Got a whole bum society down here. Really watching my health again. That's, okay. And there we go. Just standing there, watching me. A lot of these enemies don't seem very smart. The AI is definitely on the dumber side. All right. One of these license plates.
Don't shoot, mister. I swear, I ain't one of...
Relax.
How are you?
Yeah, like walking around with no tickets.
Sure.
Like they took a swim in...
I see.
Hard to tell. Oh, say...
Don't push your luck, Bob.
All right, so we're dealing with cheese leggers. Like I said, cheese is everything. Cheese is booze. Cheese is healing. Cheese is fuel. We're making those jokes again. Oh, jeez. Okay. Oh, jeez. I hit that. I hit that barrel. I like that the music is kind of muted out as I've been damaged. That's a nice little thing. Note that I'm in serious trouble. Yeah, that's what I meant what the snipers doing earlier, is they dip out like that and then appear somewhere else. Holy shit, I got absolutely wrecked in that fight. Jesus life. What? It did the ding ding like the fight was over and then just spawned more enemies. Come on now. Is it going to spawn me with 1 health right before that fight? At least they refilled my health. That's something. I want to see if I can get up there, because it looks like I can. Yeah. Anything up here? Ah, a little bit of money. Something, at least. Alright. You just gonna... Okay. So you guys aren't gonna activate until I go over there, eh? Well, might as well make life easy for myself. And it auto-saves. Meaning I've cleared that area out without ever having to go over there. Yeah, like I said, the AI in this game's a little... Clearly you could be tweaking some behaviors a bit. So I feel like these save points are really close together. Ah, yeah, here's our boss fight. And like I said, it's your Metal Gear reference because he's basically just Vulcan Raven.
So the rumors are
Even the room is kind of like that.
Gator in the sewers with a Gatling gun.
You better believe it, bub.
And I think we're going to use dynamite for this fight. Oh, jeez, I need to move. Why am I not jumping? There we go. Yep. Am I out of TNT already? Yeah, I believe I am. Oh, he's got little gators. I didn't expect little gators. Shit. Where did he go? There he is. I would expect little gators there. Yep. Again, all the boss fights so far have kind of been highlights where they're just perfectly balanced. You know, not too complicated, not too simple. Gives you just enough nuance to have some fun. Like, exactly what I want out of decent boss design. So I'm gonna pull out the disintegrator. Because that's actually gonna be the best weapon here, where I can just quickly drop those big blobs on him. Oh yeah, look at that chew through his health too. God damn. Oh man, this way. Oh, I'm out. I'm out. Use the big shotgun blast. That'll do too. What is he doing? Oh, jeez. Out of the way. Do I have any ammo left for anything else? I've got some Meister ammo. The burst does a decent amount. All right, that'll do. That'll finish this fight off. Whew. Oh, little like shark bombs. That's a new little wrinkle too. Again, like simple patterns, but then the patterns evolve. Appreciate that. Where are you? Over here somewhere. Yeah, you just stand stuck behind that box. That works for me. Oh, I hear them behind me. Come on, come on. Man, he's tanky as fuck. I feel like I've gone through most of my ammo. Thankfully, there's a lot of Meister ammo kicking around, but still, damn. Oh, that's healing him when he does that. That's rough. Come on. Grind away at it. There we go. Whew. I mean, not difficult, but still, like there's nice pace to that. Little bit hectic. I believe the keeping a close eye because I believe the there we go. Yeah. Is this not the? No, this isn't the grappling hook. This is like a hover, I believe, of some sort. What does that do? Up there. He's also just sleeping. That's fun. All right. This way. Yeah. So for Gus, I can do something. Q? E? I got the thing. Let's look at the controls. Key binding. Do we have a tailcopter on control? I feel like they didn't actually tutorialize that. There we go. Where am I going with this? Over here. I guess the grappling hook is later then. What I'm more interested in. Always love a good grappling hook. Allows you to extend the jump. Oh, cool, and it is just a toggle as well. It's not a hold. Which, on control, definitely what I want. Whoa, jeez. Why did that send me flying down? You would expect that to, do like a lift up. That sent me flying right the fuck down. Jeez. Let's try that again. There we go. Yeah, I don't know what the hell happened there. It's kind of like inverted for some reason. Got more TNT, another. Again, all of the walls that are breakable are like that. Yeah. Like, let me find secrets. Just you don't need to put the totally not a wall. Just put a little bit of a crack there. That's all you need to do. There's a slide as well. I never use it. Yeah, with this movement too, like this copter move feels real good, and it's very natural to ease into it. The movement side of this shooter is surprisingly solid. Get some more Tommy gun ammo. I gotta imagine I'm getting close to the end of this level soon. Oh, we got another proper. Got the proper arena first. Where? Get shot from somewhere. There he is. Yeah, like that pretty naturally integrates into combat. I imagine there's stuff on this side. Yep. Oh, where am I going next? Jeez. A lot of, just throwing guys behind corners. Which I guess is better than a monster closet, but it is, certainly startling. I hear you. Oh, it's a big guy. Alright. Oh, right, I'm completely out on it. On that one. That's a problem. There's some disintegrator ammo. Anything else I can use? Definitely more James gun ammo. Oh, jeez. All right. Whew. Go back to the Meister for a bit. Save some ammo. I could use some health, too. I guess now that we're out of the opening areas, they've made the health a little less plentiful, which, hey, takes away that complaint. What am I doing here? Clear away, Dust. I want to see what I'm doing. Interesting. All right, up and over. They're giving me the sound like there's clues. A lot of the musical stings in this so far have been misleading. I've had a couple of those where, like, you know, it sounds like a fight is ending, it's not. Or, yeah, hey, there's clues around, but then not really clues around. Strange. Another one of these. Uh-oh. Huh. That one I hit already stayed down. Even though I undid. That doesn't feel like that should work that way. Okay, that's clearly where we're supposed to go. Then what's up here?
What the hell? We had deal.
Oh no.
Wait, is he talking to me?
Huh. I guess it's just alternate. They've had a couple places where there's alternate entries, so. Woo! Yeah, the dip on that stuff is a little inconsistent. There we go. There's again, another secret wall that's not really hidden well at all. Oh yeah, you sometimes find these too. Little Doom 2016 collectibles. They don't really do anything. There's not even an entry for them. But they're like the extra secret collectibles. I guess I probably could have and should have done the smoother drop down there. Actually, I should also save because I don't feel like grabbing that collectible again. All right, that guy ran somewhere. We are absolutely about to get into another big fight.
The big bad foreman. Kind of scrawny for a boss. More like a mini boss.
Ugh. All right.
Listen, wait. You're not one of them.
I'm one of those guys who... So this ends one of...
Wait. We're just transport.
When I'm writing my videos, you're talking about a revelation like you just had it. Health is plenty.
Yes. May not ask questions. We just deliver.
So,
Rats?
Well, not rats. Like
typically I will leave it off to the side unless it's a major facet of how it feels like one side to the other. I try to keep the flow of discovery whenever possible. It's why I will often place talking about certain aspects of gameplay or something later on, even if it's been introduced earlier, because I want to be able to talk about it in full. But I will try to kind of like foreshadow into it, especially with writing stuff, because I often save that for the end. I'll foreshadow a lot of the issues with the writing or thoughts I have on the writing earlier on as those bits come up. Yeah, I mean, it's always tricky. There's a balance, because you don't want to... You want to kind of preserve the moment-to-moment experience. You don't want to just talk about the game fully as if you've played through the whole thing right from the start to the finish in the review. But at the same time, you don't want to create a misleading interpretation where you judge it in one way for, you know, half an hour, and then later on in the review, you're talking about it in an entirely different way. So it's tricky. It very much kind of depends. In a case like this, for example, where we're talking about how the health is plentiful at the start and not so much later on, I kind of just talk about how that... I probably wrapped it up into an entire section about, like, the flow of difficulty. Oh, jeez. That shotgun reload always sneaks up on me. How did I get with a... Must have been a barrel or something I missed. Jeez. What I really need is some health. Oh, and I'm stuck. Oh, jeez. Use some cheese while I got it. I need health. There's some health. Oh, thank God. Okay, what's left at this point? A couple guys up there. There's some health over there. Keep falling in the fucking water. Get up. How do I get back up? There we go. Where's the mouser? My best distance option right now. There we go. Again, the musical sting letting us know we've finished things off.
Sewer was clean. Too clean. And clean made me
How do
nervous.
I get in there? Because there's clearly some... There we go. Go pick up all the goodies in there. Is mine? Yeah. So this time we're just gonna go to my car, which is on a wrap. Okay. Yeah, now hunting the cheese is like it's gone. Like it's the balance changes, which, you know, that's not a bad thing. Better for them to make it easy in the beginning so you can kind of get your grips on things. All right. Well, I think that probably covers everything I really want to show in this game. Like I said earlier, I've been enjoying it so far. I definitely think there's some polish here and there they could improve on, specifically around just some geometry that's been a little bit off, a little bit of some of the triggers seem a bit weird, but in general, like, the style shines through. The gameplay feels good. There's a nice heaviness
to the shooting, while still being like nice and fluid in the movement. Like it's got both of those are good. You want that kind of like heavy, impactful shooting while also being like fast and snappy and feeling like you're kind of flowing from place to place really well. And it's got both of those down pat. I do like the visuals. I think all the hand-drawn stuff meshes really well with the 3D stuff to the point where you don't even really notice it too much of the time. I think they've got a lot of their framing and their lighting. They've got the noir look down really well while mixing it with that Roger Rabbit idea. Like it's doing that vibe perfectly. The writing is what it is. I have my issues with that. I still think the comment of, oh man, there's cheese jokes in my mouse cartoon game is stupid, but they definitely do overplay their hand in kind of all aspects a lot. There's a little too many references. Yeah, the jokes get a little at points. And again, a lot of the writing is about as subtle as a brick to the face when it comes to like the tropes they're going for. And again, like the police brutality aspect we saw in the Big Mouse Party stuff I talked about earlier. Didn't see it too much in this stream, but it's there a lot in the early game, and I imagine later on as well, because I know that's kind of like attached to the final boss. But overall, I like it. I think if you are a shooter fan who kind of enjoys, like, again, that kind of old style of media, maybe worth checking out. Yeah, we'll be back next week with something else. I haven't decided what yet. I don't have any big arrivals like this one to check out, so I'll probably be putting up another poll, and we'll see what wins. People are still voting on the last poll I did, despite the fact we did that stream like 2 weeks ago now, or I guess a week ago now. So no idea why, but yeah, we'll see what pops up for that. Anyways, treat yourself, take care of yourselves, have a great rest of your weekend, and I will see you all next week for another stream. Later.